Hey guys, my name is Allison Bro, Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. Lots of you lately have asked me what I'm doing to get my new team members off to a good start. So I just wanted to make a quick video. One, to step outside of my comfort zone because I'm working on that. And two, just to share what I've been doing and the system that I've been using lately that has really been helping me to get team members off to a good start. I made a post last week that said that signing someone up is only the first step of sponsoring them. And I 100% truly believe that. If you are wanting to be successful in this business, your success depends on your team's success. So if you're not helping them to get off to a good start, then you're probably not going to go far in the company. Because you can't do it alone. You have to have a team and you need to give them the tools that they need. With that being said, I absolutely do not mean that you need to do it for them, run their business for them, treat them like a baby, but you need to get them off to a good start. So my new system that I have put into play to get my new level ones off to a good start is, first thing I did is I recorded a call. It's a quick 16-minute call that goes over the products and the compensation plan. And so every person that joins me in the company, I'm going to send them this call. Immediately by sending them this call, it's showing me their level of interest right away, because I'm going to tell them to go ahead and listen to this call and then to get back with me once they listen to the call so we can move on to the next step and I could answer any questions. So by doing that, it's really showing how serious they are about the business, because as bad as we want it for people, they have to want it just as bad in order for them to be successful. So I send them this call and I put the ball back in their court, and then they come back to me. Also, after they're done listening to the call, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to either set up a one-on-one call with them or a one-on-one meeting, depending on if they're local or not, so that we could get them started. I can give them some documents. If they're not local, I'll email them some documents. The documents that I chose to email my new level ones is, one, I have a welcome letter that I email. Two, I have a document called Plexus No-Nos, which it just really lists a few of the main things that will get compliance after you. So just a few things that we can't do in the company, like posting prices on the internet, posting on Facebook, just those simple things. I also have a compensation breakdown that I send to them. It's pretty much where I typed up the compensation plan in my own words to try to help someone who's never been in network marketing or someone who's new to the company understand it better. And the reason why I type it out is because I go over it on my call, so some people need to hear it, and then I type it out and send it to them because some people need to visually see and read, what the compensation plan is, just to help them understand. And I typed up a product description that I send to them. I also have a document that is a price list that includes tax for all the different tax rates that I could think of. So I send that. That's just a few documents. I don't want to overload them, but I send them those documents, tell them to read those documents, and then I put the ball back in their court and let them know when they're done reading the documents to get back with me. Something new that I've started is also really encouraging Sarah Marble's list that she made, first 30-day goals. And one of the things on the list that she put that I really absolutely love is the making a list of everybody you could think of. And so I've really been pushing that, making a list, just because when you're trying to remember names, everybody's not going to come to mind. But when you start writing names down, it's going to trigger you to remember other people. So even, I tell people to shoot for 100 names, but even if they get 50 names on the list, it's better than having 0 names on the list. And once they get those names on the list, then I'm going to tell them to pick their top 20, and I'm going to encourage them to start setting up times with these people, start planting the seeds and talking to these people so that we could set a three-way call up, and I could help them to explain the opportunity, explain the products, just to kind of get them going on three-way. That way they can listen to how I'm explaining everything, and then eventually they'll do it on their own and they won't need me on three-way with them. I'm also really encouraging launch parties, which is something new that I'm doing, and I really like it. I'm actually helping two people on my team do a launch party Saturday. And I'm using a program that Tony Garcia told me about. It's called, anymeeting.com. And I went on, created a free account, and it's a webinar. So I'm going to be at my home, they're going to be at their launch party, and they will be able to watch me from their launch party. From their home, go over several things. So that's really good. That's going to be a really good tool for us. Also, you could do an online launch party. A lot of people can't make it to a party. I could have a party here, a launch party here, or a launch party at someone's house, but a lot of people can't make it there. So by using the anymeeting.com, you could actually do a different kind of launch party where everybody watches from their own house on their computer. So the launch party that I'm doing Saturday for one of my level ones, she's actually inviting people over. So she's going to have people there that are going to watch the launch party with me on the computer as a webinar, but she's also going to give out the link for our webinar to people who she has that live out of state or out of town that can't make it, so they could watch from their own home. And that will bring in, a whole another group of people that can't make it, but they could watch from their computer. So I just wanted to share a few things that I was doing to get my level ones off to a good start. And all the things that I've just said are really things that can be duplicated, and that's another main focus for me this year, is really staying organized, doing the same things for my level ones each time so that I could stay organized, and then when they sign people up, they could also duplicate what I've done and send them my call until they make their own, send them the documents, do a launch party with them, set up a three-way call, all the things that I'm doing with them. It's easy for them to also do these things. So I hope that what I've gone over just now helps you out a little bit. Y'all have an awesome day.